CLC stands for Community Learning Centers. The mission of the CLC is building thriving families, stronger neighborhoods, and successful students. So Civic Nebraska is one of the lead agencies which is taking care of this, the after-school program here at Lincoln High School.
Yeah, so I think it's a great opportunity for kids to get some extra opportunities that they don't normally get during the school day, after school, in kind of a controlled environment with adults watching, where they can kind of explore different topics that they don't get a chance to do every day during the school day, or even things like sports.
We are a continuation of the school day, so we are their extended day. And it's important that when they come into the program that they know that it's a safe environment, that they have caring adults, and that they're going to leave with some type of enrichment throughout the day. And what do? We build leaders. That's what we do.
Yeah, I think, getting kids started on democracy young is a great thing. Getting them familiar with some of the processes of our government is important. Being able to introduce those things as early as we can and make kids feel empowered, so that when they grow up, they feel like they can participate in our democracy and our government as much as they want to do. And I think this is a good place to give them the skills to do that.
What we do to build leaders, we allow our students to lead clubs, for one. We also hold elections for them to run for office inside of our academy.
I think just so that they're familiar with the process when they get older, so that it's not something that's like intimidating or inaccessible to them.
I think that, like everything else, if it starts at a young age, they'll continue that as they grow up. I think that in class they learn things and they're told about how it's going to look like when they're adults, but not necessarily how they can start that civic engagement at their current age, because it can start as young as elementary school.
We want to make sure that when they leave our program, that they have the tools to be successful in high school.
In regards to at a high school level, getting civic engagement with those students, so some things that we do is we try and have kind of electoral opportunities within the different clubs, figuring out whether that's having a president and a normal traditional kind of structure that way, or if there's other ways of showing that leadership within the clubs for those students and getting that engagement. In addition, we have within our different clubs opportunities to kind of find different civic opportunities within the realm of that club and kind of focus on that. For example, with our board game club, we have a specific civic focused game that we have the students play. So we had a couple students that come. It's a board game that encourages and educating students about their voting opportunities, what voting technically looks like, and kind of helps them kind of see both the historical aspect of voting and kind of more into a modern day aspect of how voting impacts their day-to-day life. So we have a couple different opportunities to help set students up for success. So we have our Rocket House tutoring, which helps with the day-to-day schoolwork and stuff in that realm. But in addition, we have various clubs that focus on different aspects and interests of the students.
Our two biggest clubs are D&D, so Dungeons and Dragons, and then esports.
So here in Northeast, esports was one of the first to establish kind of a leadership role. We knew that while I can act as a management and kind of a student mediator, knowing all of the games is not my strongest suit. Motivating, helping kids, we knew that the students would help each other improve on their technical skills, which is why we decided to initiate leadership so early on. This year we're restructuring it a little bit, so we're going to have actual elections next month. We'll have each of the students provide kind of a statement as to why they believe they should be a leader, why they want to join leadership, and then what they bring to the table, replicating closer to what actual elections would hold in the future. But overall, I'm really excited to see how our official elections go this year, where we replicate almost identical to what you would expect at an actual election, getting people interested in voting, period.
The more comfortable, familiar we are with it, and the earlier we can make kids comfortable with it, I think the more, the easier government can run and the easier people can get involved.
My favorite thing about CLCs is that we get to play outside, have fun, play basketball. That's my favorite thing. My favorite part of CLCs is when we go outside to see the pony. Can't wait. This one is softer than blue. CLC is the place to be.